YouTube, it's BA Life-Adelic. I don't know if you've been keeping up with current events, but it's La Nina. It's supposed to be a brutal winter, Snowpocalypse. So let's get ready with a badass truck winter prep. So we'll start the cleanup from the inside out. We'll get this mess cleaned up. Here we go. So I'm gonna clean this windshield. It gets that nasty film on it, collects on the moisture, makes it hard to see in the winter, especially in the mornings. So I'm going to set this towel up here. So anything won't drip on the dash, make it look nasty. We got the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and we're going to go to town. A little bit of water. Well, we'll see. It looks like that did the job, but it's hard to tell during the day. At night when you get those lights glaring in, then you can really tell, you can see that film in there. So we'll see. The horn works. Does the driver? We're going to check these wipers. Make sure that they're serviceable. They shouldn't be too bad, because I just replaced them, I think probably May or June. So what we'll do is we'll clean them. Use a little WD-40. Spray some on my rag. Wipe those blades. That's what comes off of there. Ugh. Next up, I'm going to check the tires. I'm going to look in the door here, see what we need. Front 33, rear 33. Alright, so we'll check out the condition. Looking good. Tread looking good. No dry rot on the sidewall. No cracks. Look at the depth here. That's looking pretty good. Right up to that top level. Acceptable level. These here, all season tires. I've had these pretty good time. These are like just an off-brand. Got them at Big O. I think we got them during COVID, so I was working from home, so I didn't really put a lot of miles on them. So these are still looking good for this winter. We're going to check the tire pressures, fill everything up. So I can set this pump to 33. I'll start filling it up, and then automatically stop when it gets to 33. There we go, 33. Set. I'll start it up. So all those tires were about 3 pounds low. So make sure your tires got the correct pressure and you'll be set. So we're going to switch out our big light for our smaller fog light for the winter. So I put these handy plugs on there so I can just plug and play with these lights when I need to. And I'm going to plug this big white light because if it's foggy, snow conditions, this white light will reflect a lot of that back in there and make it hard to see. So we'll just unplug this one for the winter. Next, we'll check out our lights. Cleaned off these already, so that should help. So, check under the hood. Check the battery. You can probably go to any auto parts store. They'll run a check on your battery if it's old. This battery I just replaced in June, so I know this battery is good. I'm not going to worry about the battery. We'll check the oil. Looking pretty good. Probably stand to put a little bit in there, but it's still clean. Now if you're in a really cold climate, you might want to change your oil to lower viscosity. We don't get too cold. It does get cold here, but it doesn't stay cold. So I'm not going to worry about changing the oil out. It still looks pretty good. Check your coolant level, washer level looking good. But I've got to check that washer. I'm not sure that it really works. Either the pump failed or maybe these are clogged here. But coolant looking good. Washer fluid looking good. Take a look at these belts. Well, single belts, serpentine belt. Looking good. I don't see any cracks. That's not too old, maybe a couple years. But otherwise, I don't see any other problems. This is still looking pretty clean from when we did the tire foam engine cleaner. So I don't think we need to worry about that. So far, everything looking good under the hood. If you've got an older vehicle, you might want to actually look underneath at your exhaust, see if there's any visible leaks, anything that looks like a leak. If it's newer, 5 years or less, probably don't need to worry about that. But this is 2008 model, and I got it 2009, and I've never done anything with the exhaust, so we're going to take a look. Kind of rusty, but I don't see any problems. Muffler. You can check your muffler belts. Pretty good back here. Not too worried there. Get close to the engine. Looking all right so far. Yeah. Looks like a little bit of an oil leak in on there, huh? A little bit of a leak there. Probably this is a pretty old high mileage engine, so I'll bet that rear main seal is becoming a little compromised. But I think the exhaust looks good. So on to the next step. Next up, we're going to wash it. We're only washing it to get it ready to put some wax on there to protect that paint
from all the scum and whatever is going to be on the roads during the winter. So here we go. Put a little Dawn in there. I'll clean it up. Clean all of these door jams, and once I clean that, take a little bit of Armor All, rub it on these seals, make sure that they stay good. We're gonna lay on the wax. Looking good. All right, let's check out the roadside emergency kit. I'm going to start out, look behind the seat here. Down there, kind of hard to see. That yellow thing is a triangle. That's from the olden days when I was in Germany. Those are required. You have to have those to pass an inspection. So I've got that. Yeah, let's try it slow. Well, do the best. Now down there is a tow strap. It's like a 30,000 pound tow strap. Now, I've got this. It'll come off the Timu's. Have this. That's called an LED flare. This particular one I got from Amazon. Got a whole bucket full. And what's intended, because I added that piece of steel. The batteries aren't working. We'll change those out. But that goes right on there with a magnet. These right here come from the Temu. Use those to mark your load. If you got a long load sticking out the back. But also roadside emergency, you could set that out. Set it up on my rack there. A little more visibility. But there's the PT belt. Everybody knows that if you've been in the military. It's a reflective belt. If I have to be walking around outside, I'll put that on. Then of course, got flashlights. Like I said, the LED flare, road flare. Got 2 of those. Keep a pair of gloves. Here's a regular toolkit. Mostly universal type tools. I need to unscrew these, so I'll get that ready. Down here, there's some more gloves. There's some tie-down straps, jumper cables. So for the winter, got an extra beanie. Got another shirt. Put that on layers. Got my Gore-Tex surplus inside there. I don't know if I can pull it out, but I've got field jacket liner inside that. And I've got these mittens, surplus mittens. If it's cold out there, my hands are going to stay warm. That's for the winter. I'll change that out in the summer. All right. Now, somewhere I do have some tire chains. I'm going to have to look around and see if I can find them. There's your roadside emergency kit. This is something cool you can think about getting. I got this from the Temus. Cover. Slides over your mirror. Goes inside the door. Covers your mirrors, they don't get frosty, fogged up. Covers over this cowl so that ice doesn't get clicked in there, snow. Stop your wipers. Covers your windshield, especially in the morning. You don't want to spend a lot of time scraping ice. There you go. You should be set for whatever this winter brings your way. So, drive safe, and we'll see you on the next one.